Everybody, welcome back with the Plapper. Platypus is the name, and today on In the Bazaar world, we're actually not going to be playing a game. I just wanted to highlight this website because it is absolutely killer. As long as it stays updated, I am super impressed with this site. So what is this? This is howbazaar.gg. So it's already a great name, but this is the ultimate cheat sheet. This has every item, right? And then it has the item with its bronze, silver, gold, and diamond versions, assuming it has, bronze. Not, they don't all have bronze, but like Alpha Ray, for example. So you can see how they upgrade. 5 damage, 10 damage, plus 3 damage, plus 4, plus 5. I haven't checked all of these for accuracy. However, I am assuming most of these are accurate. So they have all the items. You can rank them up. You can see what the rank ups are. And you can even see what the enchantments do on each individual item, because you probably know, if you played the game any amount of time, different enchantments will affect certain items differently. So like Abacus with shield will get double shield, but Abacus on Alpha Ray will only shield 20, right? Because this is a shield effect on a shield item, so it kind of doubles its own effect. But there's all kinds of weird ones. Like, let's look at Globe, for example. Also, search function, it found 468 items. So let's just look for Globe. So Globe is one. At the start of each day, you gain 1, 2, or 300 max health. I think Globe kind of sucks right now, but it could get better, maybe. But here we go. At the start of the fight, slow 3 items for 5 seconds. At the start of the fight, freeze 2 items for 4 seconds. So this has all of these are at the start of fight effects that are just like really cool. You have 12 regeneration. That one's super boring. But at the start of the fight, poison 12, and this doesn't degrade. Double max health. I assume this doesn't actually double your max health. If a shiny globe works the same as a belt, that's interesting. But let's actually take a look at belt, right? So belt doesn't look like it can be upgraded. So maybe a shiny globe would actually be better than a belt, because you would also passively start gaining HP, and it's the same amount of space, but also it counts as a tool, which not all items do. Another one here is a pawn shop. Let's just take a look here, right? Gives you 1 value, 2, or 3 value on each item you sell. Then you get 10, 15, or 20 times this item's value in HP. So this gets double upgraded. So you can kind of take a look here and see how things get good and whatnot. But also, like, it's really good if you're looking to go into an enchanted item. You just come here and look up your item. You can see what you do here. Because, like, look at this. If you get deadly, you might want to put it on a weapon. But if you got a pawn shop, all of your items have crit chance equal to this item's value. Getting this to 100 value is trivial. If you're at all even considering using a pawn shop, you're going to get at closer to 300 to 400 value over the course of your game. So giving all your items a 1, 2, 300% crit chance, not bad, right? So this site is absolutely incredible. You can also search for enchantments. I don't even know what that means. Maybe just look up golden. I don't know. I don't know what that one does yet. All right, I'm only human. But now we can go one step further to the absolute craziest one, the monsters. It has, not only does it have all the monsters, it also has them on what days they could show up. So on day 1, you're only going to see this group right here. On day 2, you're only going to see this group right here. On day 3, day 4, day 5. So for example, the Covetous Thief you can only fight him on day 2. Now, maybe there is a situation where on day 3 with a random fight, that could break the mechanic, but I don't think so. I think if you go to a random encounter, like you go to the mountain pass and you get into a fight, it's going to draw from that day's pool. That way, you could end up fighting the Boreer as a random fight. Not ideal, probably, because the Boreer is relatively strong and scales, but it is a very cool piece of art. So this is everything you could fight. This could help you plan out your run way easier, especially if you're trying to, I wouldn't build around any of these late stuff, of course. You don't want to build around these items, but at the same time, you might be like, all right, on day 2, if I find the crab, you view them, then you come down here. All right, here's the skills. Your shield items have +2 shield. The first time you fall below half health each fight, shield equal to 20%. I get this one semi-regularly. It's pretty darn good if you're going with an HP build. So this can already help kind of start to direct your run. You're probably already, day 2, you're not dedicated to a run yet. I'm kind of covering it, but this could definitely help push you in a direction. But also, like, the Crusher Claw. This is you can obtain this in a lot of, well, and basically in Curio Shop or from this enemy. But it does damage equal to the highest shield value. So if you open up with like a Silk, you can go into a Crusher Claw, you could absolutely make this stuff work. But what's important is that this has it for every enemy. So if you forget, like, oh shit, what does Retiree have? That's right, whenever you heal, your shield items gain 3 shield for the fight. Extreme Comfort is insane. If you want to find a golf clubs, you can find golf clubs, right? So this is just perfect for building the run. In fact, I would pretty much always recommend going for Boil Room Brawler. I always fight that guy, but maybe 1 in a million times I feel like fighting the Technovirus, which I do. The Technovirus is very easy if you don't have small items. If you're going like a medium item pig, you destroy this guy, and you pick up Crypto, and that's roughly 10 bucks. So this is just fantastic. I actually just love these fights because I also, like, I forget all the time. I'm like, oh shit, what do they have? And I've used some cheat sheets before, but this one has been the easiest and most consistent to use. And then you could look, once you're at day 10, you could see basically over here, right? You could just, these are the fights you're going to get. I actually think most of these are pretty easy. I think this guy's the hardest because he has the double caltrop. So now when you're dumb like me and you get the Void Golem mixed up with the Void Colossus and the Vulcus Enforcer, because this guy's art used to be on the Void Golem. So I get these 3 mixed up. I'm like, I know these 2 destroy stuff, but when do they destroy stuff? Oh shit, and does this guy destroy stuff? No, this guy doesn't, but this guy, now I can just come here, click, boom. At the start of fight, he has the skill that destroys an item during combat for each player's side. So boom, and then he has a Singularity and double caltrops. So he actually gets kind of insane. This guy is one of the hardest guys to fight, but we're still not done. We can still go to the skills tab as well, and this will tell you exactly what skills they are. What this is most important for is that this will allow you to see what rarity skills can start appearing at, right? So now I'm not gonna, if I really want advanced synthesis, when you level up, upgrade a bronze to your item, I don't want this, but let's just say theoretically I do really want this. I could stop trying to, I could be like, I'm gonna find the silver version, and then I will upgrade it to gold. It doesn't even have a silver version, right? You have to get it at gold. So when you're looking, like specifically here, if we look for bronze, I wonder if we could go bronze. Maybe, maybe not. But if you just want to look for things that have, because there's like bronze skill sellers, right? And you're going to have a smaller pool of possible skills that can only show up bronze. So if you really want to get something early that you think will be good later, like maybe arms dealer, although normal arms dealer is not that good, but 1/3 as good as gold arms dealer is still very good. But yeah, you can basically look for whatever you want here. I hope they improve the search functionality of this. Maybe there is a better one. There is advanced filters. Here we go, Pygmalion. Alacrity. Okay, these must be everyone. Okay, they have them specifically. I don't know if this means all characters, like, but they could theoretically add a character, not have Alacrity on there. But here you go. When you win a fight against a player, gain gold. I didn't even know Dooley couldn't get this. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Dooley can't get arms dealer. Artillery spotter, pretty much everyone can grab. But yeah, you can just come through here. And again, I think that's what's most important is if I'm looking for sharp corners. All right, this only shows up at gold. So if I want to find sharp corners, because it's one of the most powerful skills in the game right now, I don't want to go to any skill seller that's going to give me less than gold. So you have to go to the right day. Oh, starting tiers. There we go. Boom. Starting tier bronze. Pygmalion. Get rid of this. Now you can look up at everything you could possibly get based off your character that if you go to the bronze sales merchant, these are the ones you can get, or maybe you'll be able to upgrade them, you know? Lots of skills. Holy crap. Good amount. But yeah, so basically I just wanted to highlight how incredible this site is. These are 3 of the most potent tabs I've ever seen. Is this probably light mode, dark mode? I am a light mode guy, honestly, but you don't say that out loud on the internet, so I use dark mode. So let's take a look here. Hi, thanks for visiting my humble little website. I hope you're finding it useful so far. I am very interested in making this the best spot to get all your Bazaar information. I would really appreciate if you'd contact me with any ideas, future requests, or bug reports. I can be reached on Discord at MeoMix on the Bazaar server, or on Reddit. I am terminally online, so you should have no trouble reaching me, but I do sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. PST. Feel free to leave me a message if I'm not responding. So they're probably pretty local to me. They're in my same time zone. Upcoming features as of November 8th, 2024. Tomorrow, later, but soon, much soon. So I don't know. It's obviously after November 8th. This is 11 days ago. But, oh, later, but soon. Maybe this is stuff they actually are working on still. add support for items and skill images, add support for, and also they're continuing to work on it, right? In-game extension. Oh man. Oh, that would be so cool. But yeah, this is the ultimate cheat sheet. Absolutely, it's clean, it works, it has all the information I want. There's only little bits of information that I could use that I would like. It's like, all right, I can't remember, when is it possible to get silver skills? You can't get them on day 1 or day 2. When do they start showing up? And when do merchants start passively selling silver items without having to go to sterling? Things like that. Because on day 1, you're not going to find any silver items. So like having like this little bits of like information about core mechanics, I think would be a good addition to help teach people about the game, including myself, because I forget those things all the time. But yeah, this is incredible. I love it. Shout out to the creator. Thank you very much. Say hi to @MeoMix on the Bazaar server. You know, just thank them for this wonderful resource. You don't have to, but I'm going to. So yeah, that's all for this one, guys. Just wanted to give a shout out to this website because I love it and I've been using it nonstop in all of my games. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much. For Platypus is per Ploutopus. I'll see you on the flip flops. Bye.